please ask him if he doesn't spray neither hybrid nor Amazonian, which one will be affected more?
I say, Memusao, Amazonia hybrid. Say, one so Nimu in our super Safia. Nyahina, a best say more.
Hybrid.
And why?
Hybrid, they say.
Adentia.
The moonshine, there's an Amazonian. It's one to mean more.
It says it's more sweet, it's sweeter, the hybrid is sweeter compared to the Amazonia. So the insect is more attracted to it.
And hybrid is sweeter. What does it mean? Did he hear it from extension officers? Did he read it somewhere? Or based on what does he think it's sweeter? What is exactly sweeter? Trunk, the sap? You know what is sap?
Yeah, the sap.
What is exactly the sweeter?
Okay. I say and then and I say Kunimusu and I said the
animal
this is the sap from the trunk.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Is it more blunt, more thick, more or if he compare the sap of Amazonian to the sap of hybrid?
I say what the Amazonian musu ensu what the hybrid musu to Amazonian one. Say na hybrid musu ni a mupi and I say should to say
a light. Amazon hybrid near light.
It's more
light.
It's not so thick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, and in terms of resistance to drought, if there will be prolonged dry period, which one will be affected more, and what signs you will see on the trunk, on the leaves? No, mostly on the leaves, because trunk, I see here, every trunk is white.
Okay.
Yes.
I say, Nimi Amazonia dia hybrid cocoa dia, and as a fruit, say, yes, yeah, in Swan top, America crime, Tintimua, Nimi Diana, a beck canopane, so nearby and science Ben a big
hybrid, a beck more, both a name in I call.
Okay.
One looking fibio.
Okay. You see, the hybrid. It says the hybrid is more affected. It's affected most. And then when you enter the hybrid farm during prolonged drought, period of drought, the leaves, all the leaves turns yellow and then they fall. And sometimes if sometimes it may happen that you not even generate at all. It will not regenerate at all. Yeah, the leaves and leaves. It will die out completely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And how many times did drought reduce his crop in last 5 years? If you remember last 10 years, even better.
So be amphibia do a basin. And Pendu was in a we are Emma who are winning a short tea. We are branded. This is about 4 times.
In last 10 years?
Last 10 years.
Or last 5 years?
Last 10 years.
Okay. And how much crop does he think he is losing because of diseases? I mean, if there were no diseases, how many more bags we would have last year?
Say, Fansa Anonom Akate Nyankundro, any Muamua Hakukuno, a bini wafunua, a kakuafunua, or Susaka bags the door saying a cowbetty.
In Camiani, Matin bear 30 bucks straight a back. Season back.
He is losing 30 bags per season, or what does he say?
Yeah, he says
yeah, harvesting 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Until tin kra. Na say we affectina and no man affective we affective everything.
Okay, Fanny said la also we need 70 bags.
Yeah.
And Fanny Senka and a be a one yare anymore can do was na ka obinya.
Oh, can menya no do pa.
Bags the same.
80.
90.
So 10 bags he is losing.
Yes. He's losing about 10 bags.
Okay, that's almost 20%. Okay. Now also very important question. In your opinion, how many years hybrid cocoa tree lives, lasts, produce enough? I mean, how many years should pass before you start to think that, hey, I must cut it because it's not anymore productive, so I must replace it. What do you think? You planted it in 2008, yes? 5 years have already passed. For another how many years do you think it will last before you have to cut it, based on what you heard from others, what you think yourself, what you heard from extension, what you really believe, what is realistic? What do you think?
35. Yes, I said to each other.
So after 30 years,
Yes.
you will cut it?
Yes.
Okay. Some people in other villages told us, even here this morning, that hybrids last about 20 years. Some of them said that some trees die after 10th year. Some of them, some people say that they last 15, 20 years and then you have to cut them and replace them. What do you think? Do you agree with it? But please translate it.
Na awu ebinu so say edi ife du no na adu na ususu say ebedi sen ansa na
Oh, ebedi be 30-35 years because maintenance 10 years na mature papa into we are
well, some people said that after 10 years some of them died.
No.
Do you have any dead hybrids in your orchard?
I say o de ebi awu
Why do you think the trees die in their orchards and don't die in your orchard?
I think ususu say dent na mo ka say edu ife du na awu no
we maintain na first one isi abo bi anaba bi odua no abo ho nti isi so a betumi awu.
First he thinks first is because they do not maintain their farms very well. They do not adopt all the agronomic practices.
And does he adopt?
Now,
do you do?
Also, yeah.
Okay, let's list. How many times a year do you prune hybrid?
I say I feel in a pen do say now hybrid ne eso ne mama no ne nyankunuru no so
afinina
say send me maintain a masukra
he says he doesn't because he maintains it very well, he doesn't have them coming.
What does
the mistletoe?
Not because of mistletoe, just pruning, training of tree, canopy training.
You say bapen me. You say bapen me. Okay. Time man say any this time as me.
Okay. What he does is that he does not allow it to grow.
So he's pruning then.
He's pruning, yeah.
If he doesn't allow it to grow, he's pruning. Always. How many times do you prune?
As soon as he observes it, then he cuts. As soon as he observes it, maybe regrowth on a tree, then he cuts it.
Yes, but when he goes, for instance, to apply fertilizer or something, he cannot prune it that time. He may simply not have time that day. Does he go purposefully for pruning separately? Because I don't think that 3 acres is not so small that you can just go there and when you see cut and then continue fertilizing or spraying. You must go there purposefully for pruning, right? How many times does he prune a year?
Maybe
two times.
Yeah, two times. And what else do you do? How do you deal with mistletoes? By spraying or by cutting? It cuts. Okay. What else do you do? Differently from other farmers. Okay.